Are you going on a date with someone and they blow you off? Email us. We'll call them to find out why. Megan is on the phone right now. She emailed us about a dude named Martin. Hi, Megan.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Tell us about your date with Martin.
Well, Martin and I met through some mutual friends, so,
Okay.
I kind of trusted them.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really nice. He let me pick the place, and so I wanted to do something kind of fun and different, and I picked the crab pot. You know?
Yeah. I love that place.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar, they bring your food and they dump it out on the table, and you just get to crack the shells open and eat it and just throw it all over the place. It's very nice. It's
Very,
caveman-esque.
cool. Yeah.
very manly.
Yeah.
You're going to be a big old mess later, and neither one of you has to care. So
Yep.
I thought,
And you get to wear a bib, which is sweet.
exactly.
All right.
Nice accessory.
So did you guys have fun?
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And just kind of giggly and flirty, and from what I thought, interested in each other.
Okay, so how did the date end?
He was just kind of like, I had so much fun tonight, and I said, I did too. Maybe we should do this again.
Uh-huh.
And then, I did send him a text a few days later because I hadn't heard from the guy.
All right.
That's
And what did
okay.
your text say? Was it just normal, like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to say, hey, hope your week is off to a great start.
That's not
That's
bad. Okay.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard anything back from him?
No.
And you guys didn't share like a last kiss or anything when you left?
Yeah, he gave me a kiss on the cheek, which is always nice,
Okay.
and I think, that's cordial and like a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's a good indication that he wasn't totally grossed out by you.
I hope I didn't repulse him, but maybe I did. I mean,
Can you think of anything awkward that happened on your date at all?
not really. We were just having so much fun and smacking all the crab legs, and stuff was flying everywhere.
It's always a good date when you're smacking crab legs. All right, Megan. We're going to call him right after this and ask him why he hasn't called you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Megan's on the phone with us right now. She emailed us about a dude named Martin. They went out to the Crab Pot. Again, if you're unaware what restaurant it is, that's where they pour like the crab and everything on your table, and it's pretty messy. Megan, you haven't heard from Martin in how long?
It's been over a week.
Over a
Okay.
week. Okay.
And you've only texted him once.
Exactly. Just once, I promise.
Are you ready to call him and ask him why he hasn't gotten back to you?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to dial him right now. You can jump in on the phone call whenever you want to, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, is this Martin?
Yeah.
How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
Are you calling me about the phrase that pays?
No, Martin, we are not calling you about the $1,000 phrase that pays. I'm sorry.
Oh, because Moving 92.5 plays all the hits.
Yes. Yes, we do. I'm sorry, though. That's not going to win you $1,000, Martin. We're calling about a second date update. Somebody that went on a date with you emailed us to call you and ask you why you haven't called him back.
Oh, no.
Kind of a bummer, isn't it?
That somebody would be Megan, a girl that took you to a place called the Crab Pot.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Okay. Since your date, you haven't gotten back to her, and she's texted you once. Is there a particular reason why you haven't called her back?
You know, I don't feel like I should say all this stuff on the radio. You know what I mean?
Think about it this way, though. She emailed us to get an answer from you. So if it's something weird about her, she's kind of asking for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little weird. It's like we went on one date. Like we don't have to have like a whole breakup conversation
But
from
Martin,
one date.
the-
You know what I mean?
The first thing you did was start laughing when you heard her name.
And you went on one date, but she really liked you and wanted to go out again. So, I mean, you can at least tell her why you don't want to see her again if you don't want to see her.
You might be helping her out for the future.
All right, you know, if she's like calling into the radio station
Right.
because she wants to know this, then all right.
Okay, so why didn't you call her back?
So we go to the Crab Shack place, right?
Yep.
There's like newspaper all over the place. There's, you know, these like mallets you like hit the crabs with.
Yeah, did you like it? Did you have fun?
Not really my thing, honestly. not really my thing. You know, I like knives and forks and
All right.
tables and
Okay.
things like that.
Okay.
But that's not the reason I didn't call her back.
So what's the reason?
I mean, she's a cute girl, nice little body, cute face, very feminine, but she's got man hands.
What?
They look like they should be like I don't know, catching footballs or something like that. And she's sitting across the table from me, and she's got she's like tearing into these crabs. Like,
Thanks
I
for
don't
the
know, like she's a Wolverine or something.
Martin.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for the visual. Secondly, Megan is on the phone right now and just heard that.
You think I have man hands? Were you drunk? I do not have man hands. Are you kidding
Megan,
me?
listen, they
Oh my gosh. You really didn't have the nerve to call me?
Megan, what do you want me to do? Call you and say I don't want a second date because you have man hands?
No,
I mean, that's silly. You know,
Be nice.
like between
Be
that and
respectful.
the crab shack thing, you know.
All right, so you just didn't have a good time on the date. You didn't really want to go to the crab pot, and you think she has man
Oh,
hands.
that's so mean, you guys.
Oh my, I don't even believe it.
So,
Never in my life have I heard that, Martin. Thank
All
you for making me feel just horrendous.
Megan,
Thank you.
don't get a complex about it if nobody else has brought it up before. He may just be picky dude. Are you a picky dude, Martin?
You know, maybe.
You don't really want to be with someone, Megan, that's not attracted to all of you. And clearly, he sounds like kind of a D-bag.
I think so, and just rude and mean. And who would say that about somebody?
He's just using it as an excuse because Martin doesn't really want to be in a relationship.
You're right. This is my problem.
I can't believe that I went out with someone who was so incredibly shallow. Of all features, nitpick somebody's hands?
You have hands like a linebacker, Megan. I don't know what to tell you.
You have eyes like an insect.
There you go.
Girl,
You
Megan.
guys sound like a good couple there.
Yeah.
Well, Megan, the bottom line is you found out now that you probably don't really sync up with him and you wouldn't have wanted to go on any more dates with him.
Actually, yeah, and I'm so glad that he got that out, whether it was on the radio or not. I don't want to go out with someone so shallow.
Okay.
I bet there's a lot of men that enjoy women with strong hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she didn't even have to use her mallet. She just clawed the crabs
Dude,
open the
you
whole
won't
time.
ever have to open a jar for her. Sorry, Megan.
You
Leave her
know,
alone.
either way, I just like how you guys are ripping on Martin for making fun of her hands, and then Brooke just starts piling on. Megan, I'm sorry about this. I think you have lovely hands.
I do too.
Thank you.
It's just the
I
most.
just had my nails done, so I feel pretty now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. So, Martin, you don't want to go out with Megan again. I'm sure Megan doesn't want to go out with you again, right? Both you guys have agreed on that?
No.
Correct.
Yeah. You know, when it's not right, there's no sense in sorry, I was going to make another hands joke.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.